And that should set us to live.
Okay.
Gotta check to see if there's audio here.
All right. Just tell me when we're good to go.
That should set us to live. Yep, we're good to go.
All righty.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, sorry about
Hey.
that, Phil. Had to do a few things because I'm still working on the way Streamlabs have changed the way they do the go live function. It's
Yeah.
weird. But
Yeah. And plus, this entire thing has been a really bad weekend for me.
yeah, we will definitely get to that. Uh, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get to yours quick, but just covering the main topic because that's what I planned for. Uh,
Let's. Well, I don't think my topic can be quick. There's multiple stories going on
that's
here,
why I'm
man.
gonna go over the main topic quick.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, in case you haven't been living under a rock, we just now heard that Idris Elba isn't black enough, according to a BBC diversity chief.
Yeah.
Diversity chief.
I think we should actually say his character Luther isn't black enough.
I
That's I understand, but that is what was the comment. So I wanted to at least be fair. But that's still fucked up.
But yeah, but this is the reason. He's like, doesn't have any black friends and doesn't eat Caribbean food. This doesn't feel
Uh-huh.
authentic.
Yep.
I feel like I'm in a comedy right now. It's and it's one of those comedies where it's like every character is an ethnic stereotype to the most extreme degree. It's like if you went to America and went like, it's like this dude isn't black enough because he doesn't eat fried chicken and waffles and hang out with his homies or something. It's what
Yep.
are you guys hearing yourselves?
Yeah, no, they are a special breed of people, apparently. Look, I don't assume a black person or any one person is going to have specific taste preferences unless they tell me.
Yeah, I mean we don't
Well,
all eat fried chicken. Well, I do because I'm a man, but
look, you are a man, but I
yeah,
also know shit like, look,
I don't
I
eat
remember
soft chicken. I eat crunchy chicken.
I remember my one friend who was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, mayonnaise." I know that's not like I know the stereotype is the opposite, but come on, you know, like
It
you don't. Mhm.
we've reached a stage of wokeness I didn't even think was possible.
Yeah, no, look, it's a whole thing. So
But then again, I've always had like my issues with media and Hollywood wokeness. I mean, it's usually the same kind of thing. Where we're gonna make more media for black people. All right, so you gotta put more black people in movies. Well, we're actually just gonna keep bad mouthing white people. So it's not about black
well,
people; it's about white people still.
honestly, I've been dealing with a couple of other stuff, and I've been talking to a couple of friends about this. And they all start talking about basically the fact that a lot of black movies end up being misery porn.
Yeah, it is, and I'm sick and tired of it. Oh my god.
And look, I understand trying to be real about situations, but one of the best ways to actually show talent and storytelling is to actually have diverse sets of stories. We need more comedies. Maybe comedies that don't focus on shit. And look, I'm not saying we should not have dramas or hell, actually dramas that have nothing to do with race but have black characters.
It's like, dude, we used to have comedies. Granted, some of them are quite hit and miss. Black Knight
And
comes
some
to
of them
mind.
have and some of them have Cosby in them.
Yeah, A.F. Cosby. They had Martin Lawrence. I mean, we.
Yeah.
I mean, they had
Well,
so many other guys. They had Will Smith. They had
look,
Eddie
well,
Murphy.
there were a lot of great. Look, there were a lot of great. Not only that, Chris Rock too. Like Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
definitely. Chris
Chris
Rock,
Rock
Chris
had a
Tucker.
hell like heck. Chris Rock had a major sitcom a couple like maybe now a decade ago, but still it was there.
But yeah, this was just a thing that just weirded me out because what the. I never expected this from the BBC diversity chief of all
Uh,
people.
let's just say, look, they're British. We have to no. Look, it's it's kind of like this right now. I don't know. Like, here's the thing: you're throwing one of your major black focus. Like, Luther is a show. As a show, is about a brilliant detective who is an anti-hero. And while his race has aspects about it, it's mostly focused on him as a character. So it is one of the best. Like it. Look, Luther is a great show. I would check it out. Idris Elba does a great job in the show. Check, like I said, check it out. I think it's good shit. But
Well,
anyway,
at least we know he can play a Norse god then.
yeah.
Durnheim. I wonder if anyone even remembers the first Thor movie. His part in the first Thor movie.
He's technically in Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
Like, uh, honestly,
Oh yeah, and
it's
the gunslinger. I think he played the gunslinger in Dark Tower.
anyway.
The
But yeah, I
supposedly
guess
blonde-haired, blue-eyed gunslinger, as he was in the book.
yeah. Fucking a. I actually really. That's one of those cases of really bad fucking casting, and I'm just gonna be honest. It's not the fact that I don't like Idris Elba, but one of the problems with adapting Dark Tower the way they did is that they missed the fact that Dark Tower is also about archetypes, and he's meant to be a Clint Eastwood Wild Western hero archetype. And I hate saying this, but most of them are white.
Hmm.
So, like, I kind of get what they were going for, but they really needed a Clint Eastwood type for that role to get it fitting. Because again, he's supposed to be like the Wanderer, the man with no name. And even then, Idris Elba is a different type of intimidating than Clint Eastwood is, honestly. And he doesn't have that energy to him. It's not the fact that I don't think like a black man can't play this role. I think that Idris Elba was just a bad choice for it.
At
You
least
know,
get Will Smith. He's had experience playing a cowboy.
I honestly think Will Smith would probably be maybe a better choice on that end. But even then, one of Will Smith's biggest problems is that he's too likable a dude. He's kind of too personable.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I thought. Believe it or not, this is actually going to get into a weird thing. Deadshot in Suicide Squad. If they were going to pick it, I would have picked Idris Elba to play Deadshot over Will Smith to play Deadshot.
Yeah.
You, you want to know why?
Why?
Because Deadshot is supposed to be nihilistic fuck. Will Smith at the time, okay, actually, Will Smith could totally play him now. After that whole thing with his wife,
Yeah, I think
like,
Will Smith has kind of gotten darker over the years.
yeah, now I'm like, oh well, yeah, you can't play a broken man who has nothing to lose. I now can see it. You now know that pain. But besides that, like, it's not my anyway. I like I, I like Luther. It's a good show.
Yeah.
Fuck the diversity chief for saying that. And stop trying to apply every stereotype to people. I understand you want to make it more authentic to maybe your experience, but you also have to realize not every experience is your experience. You
Yeah,
know?
something tells me this is gotta be the same kind of person who will bitch and moan about Kingdom Come Deliverance for not having black people in Bohemia.
Look. I'm mad at
Medieval
you.
Bohemia, actually.
Look, look, look. There are good reasons to hate Kingdom Come Deliverance, and the biggest reason of all is it's kind of jank, honestly, but it's pretty fun jank.
Yeah, it's fun, Jank.
You know? Anyway, but besides that whole jank, you
Alright.
know, I uh,
Have we tarried long enough?
I guess it's this whole thing. I guess I gotta be honest about this. So I guess I'm not technically canceled, but I was controversial this weekend because
Yeah.
how should I explain this? Okay, so I'm actually in a Lindsay Ellis video now.
Well, your tweet is, but you forgot to blot out your name.
Yeah, and so I kind of got fucked over by that. I guess I'll start with this story. So Lindsay Ellis got canceled. Okay, look, she wasn't actually canceled. She didn't lose her platform. She got controversial and she left Twitter for like a month. You
Yeah.
know? Whatever. I'm not the biggest. Look, she ended up making a tweet about Rhea and the Last Dragon. Now, the whole tweet to explain.
Yeah, you'll
Okay,
see it
Johnny
in our
McJim.
previous videos.
Okay, Johnny McJim. To sum up who Lindsay Ellis is, she's
Nostalgia check.
the nostalgia chick from Nostalgia Critic. She's become kind of a solo YouTuber, and she does it under her name, Lindsay Ellis. Okay, cool, cool. Anyway, Lindsay Ellis made a big. Anyway, I'm gonna point something out. Lindsay Ellis has 1 million subscribers. She's a published author, and she has a PBS show. Now you might be wondering, why the fuck have it? Look, sometimes you're just not in the same worlds, and that's okay. Anyway, the whole point is, yeah, she's huge. She's huge enough, and she made a controversial tweet about Rhea and the Last Dragon. Now, she left. It was kind of weird and abrupt, and she apparently was canceled. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, at the time, and I'll just be honest, at the time, was that Lindsay technically has done worse. For one thing, if you really want to bring up something controversial about her, you have the rape rap she did when she was on That Guy with Glasses. Now, you might be asking yourself what the rape rap is. Look, she made a stupid video. She posted it to That Guy with Glasses. It's terrible. It's cringy. It tries a dark joke. It doesn't work. It's just, it tries.
Yeah, I was trying to look for that one video clip that was posted on your Twitter feed about where she actually of somebody trying to explain how she didn't call you that one thing. And
Oh,
the
yeah,
video
no.
just shows that she called you that one thing. It was hilarious.
Yeah, so I'll talk about that when we get to it.
There are some
Anyway,
stupid people out there.
that's the original tweet that she made about Avatar: The Last Airbender, there and Raya the Last Dragon. She got canceled for it, basically saying that blah blah blah. She hates Asians. Now, at the time, I basically asked this question: why hasn't she been canceled for the rape rap? Because again, she's done worse. My, my point. Anyway, I'm not. Anyway, I'm not here to defend her. Um. Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I don't. I personally didn't think she should have lost her platform. I don't think she technically deserved to get canceled. She didn't do anything illegal. She made some dumb choices. To me, but again, my question basically boiled down to why didn't she get canceled for the rape rap? And I made a comment about it. To me, the rape rap is not some secret thing. It's been around. Like I was on That Guy with Glasses when it was posted. You can actually find it on her TV tropes page and a couple other places. So she's been controversial. It's not like this is a secret. It's not like this is like not part of stuff. Look, I hate saying this, but you're not a private figure at this point. Once you get a PBS show and celebrity, you develop a rep. People know what you posted. I'm sorry. You know? Anyway, so I left my post at that, and I didn't really think of it as a big deal. Because here's the thing, that original tweet only got 985 likes and some shares. It was not a huge tweet. Now that might be a big tweet for some people, but my tweets often don't go over 1,000. And that's fine by me. I'm not usually here for likes. I'm here to talk about comics, usually. On Twitter, I'm a pretty mild presence. And I hate sounding like, oh, wow, I'm milquetoast Spencer, dude, but I don't post about politics. I post about the Maxi Mortal 80s comics, video games, Transformers opinions. I don't post a lot of weird shit. Maybe I do post a lot of weird shit, but you get my point. I'm not exactly like some big internet person. I'm connected to some individuals. Like, I'm technically connected to a controversial Twitter figure, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. No, I actually don't follow him. I don't think I followed him on my Twitter. Uh, but either way, I'm connected to like one or two guys, I guess. I
I
don't
don't even
know.
have a Twitter.
Yeah, tell me
It's
about it.
probably for the best.
Well, after this, yes, you were the smarter one. Um. So anyway, my tweet is not. Anyway, I leave the tweet there. I had like one argument on it. And I basically said on that tweet connected to it, I didn't think she should get canceled. And I tried to say that, like, she shouldn't get canceled for it. I wasn't trying to use the rape rap against her, though I did post the video because it was on YouTube, because, again, people uploaded it. I will admit that. But to me, it wasn't like something that was a secret. She made this. And unfortunately, once you post something to the internet, it's kind of forever. Unless people archive it. And people archive this. I'm sorry. I think, honestly, Lindsay should probably have just left the video up or put, like, look, I made this. It was fucked up. But you should at least understand where I was coming from. And I'm going to leave this video to have some control over it. I'm sorry I made this. She should totally, like, do, like, one of those, like, Warner, entry stuff, like on a video or something. But whatever. Not a lot of people think to do that. Like I said, a lot of people. I wasn't really trying to dog on her too much, and I didn't want to cancel her. And I said this. I don't think she should lose her platform over this shit. But my tweets ended up in her 2-hour fucking video. And my tweet was not censored. My account was in that video, and she called me a diet Nazi. So I'm gonna talk about this. I'm Jewish, by the way. So let's start there. German Jew. I have family in the Holocaust. And yeah, I don't like that word being thrown around against me. I'm also tend to lean liberal. I hate saying that, but yeah, fuck. It's a whole thing. I'm kind of ticked. So yeah, I got called a diet Nazi, and this entire weekend, I've been dealing with people finding my account, defending her, and trying to gaslight me to say either I'm not in the video, misunderstood, or need to watch the whole video to understand where she's coming from. And it comes down to the fact that a person with 1 million subs has used their platform against me and had her fan base descend upon me. And throughout the entire weekend, I've basically been on the defense. That's been fun. And by fun, I mean, oh god, I've had to do so many
Oh
weird
my
things to help
god.
myself stay sane.
Ah, yes, I found it. I thought this person actually took down the tweet because it was that stupid, but I found the video. Well, the
Oh,
video
great.
clip.
If you want to show it, feel
Next.
free.
Yeah.
2009, the rape rap.
Like,
Someone made a rape joke.
I'm not gonna stop
Oh
you
my
there, believe me.
god.
But yeah,
Someone
no,
call the
she
rape
called
joke
me a
brigade.
diet
Officer,
Nazi,
I have an
and
infraction. I
did
need to
not
report to
have
the
fun
Ministry
with
of Rape
that.
Jokes. Look, honestly, I'm shocked that Lindsay Ellis
So-
has not been
Yep,
canceled
there it is,
forever by the
right
rape
there.
rap. The Zoomers that are canceling her haven't even discovered the old rape rap she made yet, lol. Very
No,
thoughtful
that
she
you didn't
finally
even
released
say
a Mandarin
anything
and
like
Japanese
too
version of the original
inflammatory.
rape rap.
You just said you were surprised.
Well, this has been a long
I
time
know
coming,
I'm
hasn't it? There is
surprised.
this semi-infamous video I did back in
But
2009.
the fact that I
which
was
is called
not
Rape
like
Rap, which is
censored compared.
exactly
Here's
what
the
it
thing:
sounds like.
she
The joke is
censored
that
other
my friend Brian,
people.
playing a
Yeah.
rapping sexual
I'm
predator,
not one of them.
says
Like,
horrible
there I
things to
am.
me online because
Yeah, she just lumped you in with the whole crowd because this is like
I don't
she
even
didn't
know.
really. I mean, for everyone saying that you don't understand the context, I don't think she understood your context either.
and,
Well,
and I try to
my
get him not to say
backstory
these
here
things.
was
And honestly, I kind of want
I
to
was
give a
that
slow
guy with the
clap to the
glasses
diet
fan when
Nazis.
she was a major person on the site. And what it boils down to is I saw the
I kind of want to
video
give a
Yeah.
like anyone else would have at the time. So this wasn't like a big secret to me. I knew about it, nor did I associate with like people who wanted to cancel her because guess what? If you know about someone's history, you just kind of know. And I didn't exactly want to be like a dick to her and be like, "No, rape rap." Like, fuck. I don't want to cancel anybody unless like they're unless like they do illegal shit. This is stuff that's basic bitch. But yeah, no, oh god, her. I had to block her out. Like, honestly, thank you for going through my Twitter and seeing all the stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've been going through this, and yeah, there are some like turbo tards here where
Uh,
they keep saying the same thing. It's like she didn't do it, she didn't do it, and she didn't do it, and then they show that video where she actually did do it. I mean, just this small clip where they're trying to. This was the clip that they were trying to use to prove that she didn't actually call you
diet
Nazi.
Nazi.
It's basically. Ah, gee.
Look, if you want to show my tweet in response to the whole thing, I basically just said, fuck her, don't use Nazi as a basic bitch insult.
Yeah, exactly. Especially since
Which,
there's like a personal issue that goes along with it.
like, I'm sorry, like, I'm Jewish, and that was just offensive to me.
Nazi shouldn't translate to your average everyday asshole. It should be
I
reserved
hate,
for the legit Nazis.
honestly, here's the problem. With so much controversy nowadays and people trying to defend it, it's become more inflammatory. Especially because people use it to try and cancel other people.
Yeah, it's been weaponized.
Unfortunately, Nazi can't just be used nowadays. So to me, if you call me Nazi, I'm gonna fight against it. You know? So it would be look, it would be like it'd be like if I called Mike no offense. I'm just gonna use this as an example.
A
And
clan member.
Mike, well, I was gonna say Captain KKK. So
Captain K. Oh my god, what the hell? I'm just imagining Captain America with a clan hood at this point.
I'm just saying, Mike.
It's just. Yeah, I know. It is fucked up, but the fact that you put Captain just made it too funny for me to just be that offended. But yeah, I would be offended if I didn't have a sense of humor.
My, my
But
well, that's one
seriously,
of the reasons I put.
the
That's one of
term,
the
I
reasons.
mean, I'm going to speak from my melanin levels again. The term racist shouldn't be thrown around willy nilly as a thought terminating cliche because there are legit racists out there, and it gets hard to discern the actual racists from your average everyday assholes.
Yeah, and look, I honestly think that with this person, with Lindsay's video, I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the worst Lindsay videos I've ever watched, and I'm just gonna say that. Look, despite my personal problems, it's a video where she's trying to apologize but not apologize in ways. It
Yeah.
it's trying to go over cancel culture. She's getting drunk. She's acting flippant during it. And then she just fucking showed my account and then called me a diet Nazi.
Well, at least she wasn't driving this time.
I know, right? Look, it's not like she is some, a perfect saint of a person. And I'm just gonna be honest, like, have you watched the video at all, like in full or anything else? I'm gonna talk about some aspects about it, and I'm just gonna
I've
try
tried
and.
to cringe my way through it.
Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna be honest.
Personally,
I
I'd
under-
rather watch Cthulhu Rock Opera of Doom.
again.
Yeah, I should do a
Okay,
video on that. That one's actually.
that that might be interesting to talk about. Um, so let me talk about this. I understand she's a sexual assault victim, and I get it. Uh, look, I feel sorry for her on that level. I don't think but I'm not going to defend everything Lindsay did on that level. I understand that's painful, and living with that is hard. But she also didn't do due diligence to me when she showed that fucking tweet and called me a Nazi. Like, here's the thing. If she didn't, like, show my account or my profile picture, like, that would be fine. Like, okay, cool. I don't know. Mhm. Yeah. I don't I don't know what to say other than, hey, I'm really it's it's just such baffling. But honestly, I've dealt with it. I've been getting like people trying to attack me for the past couple days, and I basically told them to fucking shut up for one reason. Lindsay has 1 million subs. She's a book author, and she has a PBS show.
Oh, I didn't even know she
She,
has a PBS show.
yeah, she's on PBS specials. Like, I'm not kidding. She's actually pretty huge in media right now. And I gotta be honest, yeah, no, she's more protected than I am. I'm only like on Twitter. I only have like 1,000, 1,000 or so like followers. I'm actually close to now 1,200 followers, but that's besides the point. You know, like whatever the case may be, I basically looked at the situation and I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just gonna say fuck you because you didn't protect me. You didn't do shit, and I'm sorry you felt like you were being like chowed down on. It happens, but you're also more protected. Like it didn't affect you. The video just happens, and honestly, I'm like, look,
It
I
it was basically collateral damage. I mean, she just threw a bunch of people together and pretty much labeled them all the same thing. That's basically what she did.
Yeah, but honestly, there are ways to handle this, and I had to figure out ways to handle this. And I present to you the theme songs of the Simps. Did you see this on my Twitter?
Oh, all right. You're gonna have to link me to that one.
Give me a sec. I gotta go find them. Uh, so I was attacked by a lot of different Simps, so I decided to have some fun with them.
Of all the things to simp over,
Oh, please, man.
I mean, she's not. I mean, I wouldn't say that she's hideous. I mean, she's not Mars girl, but
Mars Girl actually got cuter. Honestly, I'm gonna be
I never could get over her voice. The way she talks like this, it's it just really puts
you
me
know,
off.
that's fair. I do agree with that, but she did actually improve her image a bit. Anyway, I'll say this: I got a lot of support from various people over the things, so it's not like I completely was alone in this. I actually did get a lot of people from followers and stuff. So again, I had to do what I had to do to get this. Oh god, I gotta show you this fucking tweet. I forgot about this tweet. All right, Mike, prepare for pain.
Oh, you gotta send me in and through.
I'm sending it through Discord.
Oh, okay. The this person?
I forgot about this person. This is one of the comments I received.
Um, yeah. As Captain Picard would say, on screen. You can still be a Nazi and be Jewish. Yeah, tell that to the concentration camp guards. Just go back in time to, say, the 1940s or so. Walk up, say, uh, join the Nazi party, walk up to one of the SS members or Gestapo and say, oh yeah, by the way, I'm also a Nazi. Don't clip that, guys.
Well, anyway, so a couple of the Simps I decided to make special theme songs for them.
Or it's like go to one of those like SS guys and say, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm Jewish." It's like, what the? Hey, this. Oh, and don't harass these people if I show their Twitter handle. I mean, this completely defeats the conversation. I mean, these people they may be dumb, but they don't deserve like harassment or anything like that. But it is entertaining.
Mm-hmm. So, uh, anyway, so I'm going to be honest here with this whole thing. Don't please don't harass these people. But anyway, I'll read out these tweets right now. These are the song tweets. Since, uh, because this is what I had to do. Here he comes. Here comes Simp Racer. He's a simp on the floor. He's a loser and he's going to be simping after someone. No, he's not getting that date. He's busy revving up the powerful hand 5. Ghost Embracer, Ghost Embracer, go!
Poor Todd in the shadows.
I know. They broke up actually, so
Yeah, I heard. That's what I'm saying. It's like poor Todd in the shadows.
here's another one. I simped myself today to see if I could get laid. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The video tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to tap it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become, my sweet GF? Everyone I know goes away in the end. I have more. Simp
Yeah,
for
this is,
her. Believe me, I had to do a lot of different shit.
not to mention the whole irony of like these these people acting all thirsty. Meanwhile, you're. I think weren't you the guy who like got invited to an orgy while we were at Magfest somewhere?
Several times, yes. Look, man, I have lived a fascinating life.
Yeah, yes.
Um, but besides that, look, we don't have to talk about my orgy experience here, but I am going to go over a couple more stories here. Because, my God, I actually just confronted somebody over harassing on my timeline through their DMs because I fucking figured out who they were.
Holy crap! This is like a major episode.
You have no idea, man. I've been going through this the last 3 fucking days.
Damn.
I needed a place to vent.
Well, you came to the right place.
And I figured this would actually provide enough good material.
Yeah, I wish I went over my other topics because most of the other ones just seem pale in comparison.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm taking up this episode. But I think some of these stories are more fun, honestly.
Yeah, these are because they're much more personal.
So let's
In fact,
go over.
I was even gonna like go over the fact that Twitch is hiring special or like private agents to investigate people for off-site behavior so that they can ban them for off-site behavior.
Well, I'm already going to be banned. I mean, Lindsay. Look, I imagine that Twitch is filled with Lindsay Ellis Sims. So I have to.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna get banned because technically, wouldn't this violate their their no harassment policy?
I'm gonna have to assume that Lindsay Ellis will eventually have to go after me. So I'm just gonna have to declare myself an enemy of Twitch now. I'm sorry. This is just the way it goes.
Ah, man.
Look, jokes aside. So today I got somebody trying. So one of the things I've been trying to do is I've been trying to focus more on positive comic threads. Like I actually post mostly positive comic book shit on my Twitter. So if you want like good, decent comic book content, I usually provide like some good info. I provide information. So basically one of the things I did was I opened up my Twitter to an FAQ. Basically, ask me anything and I'll give an opinion on comics. One of them, here's the thing. I decided to mute all the Lindsay Ellis threads. For one, my sanity.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to deal with them anymore. They were just fucking too toxic. It was like basically looking at black hole voids of pain. So I muted them. just so I could stop picking at them like festering wounds. Anyway, so so somebody decided to try and attack me on them and antagonize me. So I was like, okay. I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it, and like I said, I had muted, so I didn't know they were talking about me at the time. You know? So anyway, when with that said, like, you know, with that said, I've been basically kind of like, okay, they decide to then attack one of my comic threads and actually go directly towards me and ask me, look, a lot of them are supporting Ellis because she talked about how she was, sexually assaulted, and I get it, but I didn't know that when I made the tweet, nor do I. Look, I can relate to Ellis. I can relate to her. Okay?
Oh, in that
Well,
case, I actually have a perfect response to this guy where he says, like, one, if you don't want to be associated with diet, well, N words, don't join the mob. Two, uh, now you know what's behind the song, maybe apologizing using harassment material is a good idea. And three, being a Jew isn't a blank card for being an asshole without consequences. You know what? I think I'll add a fourth one to that, Mister. I will not say your name because I don't want you getting harassed. Maybe being a rape victim does not give you a blank card to being an asshole towards everyone else who didn't have anything to do with your experiences.
mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me put it this way. I'm not going to.
Victims can be assholes too, you know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest here, like, with everything else in this whole situation, I look at this whole thing and look, Ellis fucked me over in a lot of different ways from this whole thing. Anyway, the person attacked my comic tweets, so basically, I was attacking other people, so I decided to actually track them the fuck down. So I actually went to their Twitter page and I noticed something. They were being followed and were only following one person. And I realized that this was an alt account. So I confronted them in DMs about it. And they tried to play it off. But it's kind of obvious.
Damn, you've been busy.
Yeah. They have the same grammar issues across accounts. Believe me, man. I know how to track shit down. Look, believe it or not, I can be a pretty solid detective.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry. I've had to anyway, that's just one thing. I had to actually I confronted them. I mostly confronted them to just tell them step off from my followers.
Oh, dude, are they
Please.
harassing your followers too?
A couple of them have been. Mostly because a lot of people actually are supporting me on some level. Like, a lot of my support, like, okay, so let me talk about the good news. I actually gained followers from this shit.
Well, that's good.
I gained 100. I didn't lose a single one. I'm not even kidding. I actually ended up gaining more from this in the long run, probably, but I don't like it. I don't want to gain followers like this.
Yeah,
I don't want to be controversy monkey, man. But that's what happened at this point, and I just gotta accept it. You know?
You know, for a while I thought I would be the controversial one.
Yeah, no, apparently I just decided to out-controversial you all.
I don't even know how that happens. It's like you're usually the milk toast kind of guy who doesn't really cause offense anywhere, but holy shit.
Well, if I'm gonna fuck up, I might as well fuck up on a grand scale you guys can only dream of.
I mean, I have no qualms with saying inflammatory statements when I know they're true.
Yeah. So, look, man, I can't help if I'm just now the most controversial man among our friend group.
Yeah.
So, again, I am now the most controversial man in my entire friend group. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, what has my life become?
Most.
So, yeah, no, I feel conflicted as a human, as a man, about all this shit.
Well, yeah, keep in mind, as you get more and more e-celeb status, you're probably gotta run into more and more of this.
Probably. I've already made decisions that if I'm going to talk about stuff on Twitter or if I'm going to put people in videos, unless if it's not in a positive light, I'm just going to block out their names from now on.
Yeah.
Like, even now, I'm going to do that. And I'm not like a big dude at this point. A lot of people don't even think about it when they're like 5,000 followers. But I have like 1,000, and I'm thinking, what if I do get bigger? And the fact is, I'm actually steadily growing as time goes on. And I don't think like I'll get like 1,000 followers, but I might end up like at a decent chunk. What if I get 30,000 people following me? That's not insignificant. I mean, it's not a million, but 30,000, that's hard to think about. I wouldn't be able to follow every fucking name. Like, at that point,
Yeah, I have trouble dealing with people in the hundreds.
yeah, and I know like that seems like it's arrogant of me to assume, but I don't want to use this like I
Well,
kind of if there's one thing
well,
I
this
kind
has
of
been a learning experience as what the negative effects of having that many followers can be. Even when you're just, I mean, if anything, we should just be careful once we get bigger, or especially if you get bigger, because a simple call out could, well, have catastrophic effects more so than we realize. I mean, a simple shot across the bow could be a nuke at that
well
point.
that's one of the reasons why I'm saying don't cancel Lindsay. Look, I hate what she brought down upon my fucking house. As I have said, I am left to pick up the ashes. But look, I'm not going to make this a thing. I'm not going to flag her video. I'm not going to do anything to her. I'm not even going to add her at this point. She fucked with me, and I said fuck you to her. I don't want to deal with this shit. So at
Yeah.
this point,
It's not like she's currently in positive standing with. I mean, she's got her own set of haters. I mean, especially after the Medicare videos.
yeah, God. Oh, man. Huh. Jesus, of all things, I got one like this. Man, I totally forgot to block out this simp. Sorry. Okay, let me tell you about one of my favorite tweets I got during this whole thing. So this one guy actually was like, uh, so, some guy went, "Would you consider Ben Shapiro to be a Nazi?" I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, I saw that one.
yeah, I could give, and I said this, I could give less of a fuck about Ben Shapiro. Get that shit out and leave it at the door. And I'm going to be honest, I look, I don't like Ben Shapiro. Guy to me is more a comedic, like gnome person than a real man. I'm just gonna be honest about how I feel about him. I don't look at to him as a real person. I look to him as a gnome.
Yeah, I was gotta say he's like an underpants gnome.
He's not real. He's just something you tell children to make them afraid. Like, seriously, I don't take the guy seriously at all. I don't like his politics, and I know he has an audience, blah, blah, blah. I don't watch him. He's not somebody I'm into at all. So to just be like, what about Ben Shapiro? And I'm like, I don't fucking care about Ben Shapiro, you ass.
I mean, it's one of those situations where people just assume you're a right winger when when you're in a drama fight with somebody who's left wing.
Fuck that noise.
Does the word infighting mean anything to you guys?
Well, not even just infighting. Like, fuck, I don't care about political commentators. Most of them fuck you over in the end anyway, so it's better to just stand your own ground on your own beliefs. Like, that's just what I believe myself. I'm an American man who's like, fuck, I don't need a political commentator to stand behind. I'm my own fucking thing.
Yeah, a lot of the political commentators are really just grifters when you get right down to it.
Look, even the ones you like are grifting in some level.
Yeah, on some levels, but some do so on a major level where they really don't believe in what they're saying. They're just telling you exactly what you want to hear.
Look, it's true, and I hate saying that, but like it is what it is now, and I don't like being this guy. And believe me, to me, I just don't. I just don't use them anymore. I don't want them to be my voice. My voice should be my own. So to me, this whole Lindsay Ellis situation, it's fucked up. I've been dealing with it the entire weekend. And now you know. And hopefully this doesn't go beyond today, but I doubt that.
Oh, don't worry. They'll find something else to get pissed off in the name of Lindsay Ellis, and then they'll
Uh
just gravitate towards that. That's
oh
usually how
yeah,
this kind of activity goes.
pretty much. But anyway, that's just been a whole thing. So now you guys know, and knowing is half the battle.
Yeah. G.I. Joe. Oh yeah. In yeah,
So
that actually took almost over an hour, and I think as far as like other topics go, I mean, the only other thing I have was just the whole like the fact that Twitch is hiring private investigators to watch people to see if they're making sure they're following the policy even when they're off the sites, which I think is just bullshit.
that's stupid and wrong. Look, I hate to say this, but it is what it is.
I mean, it almost makes me want to get a Twitch account just to see how long it takes for me to get banned.
Yeah. So
And yeah, and this was the only other topic I had in mind was just uh the changes of the characters in the Diablo 2 Resurrected game, or changes in their look,
oh yeah, I heard about this.
where even the original developers are pissed off at this because they fought long and hard to get their characters to look the way they are and actually enable that.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
mean,
look,
because like the whole like Amazon having a thong right here, I mean, that was controversial even back then.
look. Uh, Here's the truth of it.
And now they stole the outfits from Woman apparently.
Yeah.
But that
Look,
face.
look. Fuck Blizzard on some level too.
Yeah.
They,
And at the
they
same
didn't
time,
mess.
I'm like, I've already been done with Blizzard for quite a long time after the whole Blitzchung situation. but holy shit.
Yep. But it is what it is. So, but at this point, I am getting tired. It's still an
Yeah.
hour in, you know?
Well,
I hope that. I
yeah,
hope finding out
you
that
had to get
now.
that out of the way. In fact, I should
I'm
probably
now
rename
going.
the stream the the importance of being black and the nostalgia chick controversy.
No, just. No, you clearly need to call me the most. Exalted Speed, the most controversial man. Clearly, I kind of want to get like I kind of now want to get a shirt with that, just to be like fuck yeah.
Actually, I like I like your new Twitter handle, the Punish Speed or Punish Exalted Speed.
I think that's a pretty good one. I actually also like. I'm only gonna keep it for a while though.
All right. Well, since you're probably gotta go off to sleep, I'll just call it right here.
Hey, that's fair.